Hey friends, Angela here.
Marcy over here.
It's us.
In the garage.
Bring it in.
Woo!
Boom. Okay, welcome to your virtual cigar lounge. I tell you, if you've been with us, you're here. Thank you. Right? And if you're new, join us by subscribing right now.
Right now.
We love to when the new people come to our cigar community. So, what are we doing today?
I'm here to smoke a cigar.
we're here to chill. So what are we doing? We're gonna do a cheers. We're gonna cut and light. We're gonna talk about our cigars. We got some really good cigars today. And then we're just gonna what? We're gonna chit chat. We might tell a couple jokes. I don't know what's up in our sleeves. And of course we're gonna get to music. We should get time. We should have the time today, I believe, to get to the music portion of Puros and Music, right?
So good.
And we'll give a final toast. And that's our day tonight in the podcast. So once again, thanks for coming. I'm going to pour it. Then I'm going to let Marcy kind of tell us a little bit about it because we don't have that much information. Tell me when.
When?
Okay.
Marcy had a rough weekend.
Yeah.
And by rough, I mean fun.
So let's see. We're going to cheers.
Ooh, it smells good.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
And cheers
to you.
To you. Wait until you let that sit. I mean, look at the color on that. It's like a nice amber, really. I was going to say orange, but it's right? Would you call that amber?
I would call this close to amber, yeah.
It's nice.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, do you like it?
I do like it.
Rum and rye mix?
No. But I'm a rum fan, so
yeah. So while
rye whiskey, ginger, and bitters. All right.
Yeah, definitely comment below if you've heard of it, because I think they're fairly new. They're out of Manhattan, or maybe, I don't know where actually it's bottled, but they just opened the Herc.
23
bar.
Queen Street is what's on the label here.
Yeah, so check them out, and definitely, like I said, comment below if you've heard of it, if you've tried it.
So it's bottled by Hercules Mulligan in Westfield, New York. Oh my God, my eyes! You're like, can you read this? I'm like, absolutely, but I'm like, can't
because I don't have my glasses. I'm trusting in
this too no good. This okay.
It's like the writing's like it's small.
American bespoke libations. This is kind of fun. So this guy was 86 proof. All right. Was
what does it say?
From Hamilton. Yeah, it's a spy, but you have to help me out here. He was a tailor, which then he used to then spy on the British, as he was the tailor for the British soldiers as well as the American soldiers.
Yeah, so he used that intel when he was,
Oh, now this makes a lot of... Okay, so we all have secrets that we will never tell. Some secrets are more precious than others. My secret, rum and rye. What's your secret? Your secret is safe with me.
Yeah.
I like the bottle.
It is a cool bottle. And yeah, I mean, Hercules Mulligan.
It's cute. It's got a little scissors and a thimble.
He helped us win the Revolutionary War, right? Right? I know I'm right. I better not misspeak here.
Redcoats, Revolutionary War, yeah.
Because of the way he secretly spied. So, I don't know. It's kind of cool. So,
it's kind of cool.
There you have it. Rhine rum. Another toast.
It's really good. It's really good. It's let me taste it again. It's really funny. I inhaled your smoked cigar as I was drinking. I was like, this is interesting.
Oh, no. It's like you had...
This is good. I can't describe the flavor.
Yeah, it is. It's quite different. It's got a lot going on. The bitters kind of come through for me.
Yeah, but there's no burn, which is nice, and that might be from the rum. There's just no burn.
No, I think it's smooth.
I like it.
It's a nice deep color. It's something different.
Yeah. Do you want me to use this lighter? Do you want me to use that lighter?
Oh, let me see if I'm good here.
Marcy forgot all of her stuff.
All right, so while Marcy lights that, I'm going to talk about what I have. I've smoked this before. I'm going to tell you right now. Check out
Tell me.
Yeah, tell you another video on my channel here because I have a full review of this, and you're gonna want to try it. It's called The Blueprint. It is put out by the Burn Down podcast. They use Blackbird Cigar Company to produce it. Like I said, I have the full review. I gave them a nice rating, but what I have here today is the wrapper is Mexican San Andreas. The binder is Ecuadorian Sumatra, and the filler, it's got a nice, combination there, which is giving this a nice, beautiful, chocolatey, creamy blend and more. There's more flavors in this. Nicaraguan, Pennsylvania leaves. So you got the U.S. leaves in there. Corojo, and if I could finally say it right, Criollo. I think I did. It's been like 6 episodes where I've been butchering that. So Criollo 98. Okay, those are your fillers. So like I said, check them out. All
right. I like the artwork too.
Isn't it? Yeah, I think
pretty.
I believe it's Justin and Eric. Have you seen their podcast?
No. Have we been through this? I'm not a podcast girl.
Listen, I know. You're on the podcast, you don't watch a podcast.
Correct.
It's all good. But I think Justin, I believe he's an engineer or something like that, he designed that.
Okay.
It's nice, right?
It's really nice, yeah.
It's nice. They did a good job. They know what they're doing. So shout out to you guys. They absolutely know what they're doing. Now, tell me, are you getting any feel? Because I
It's good.
Introduced you to this just now.
Mm-hmm. Is
it hitting you like, wow, where has this been?
Yeah.
Because when I first smoked that, I've had a few of those. It's kind of like a beginner cigar, but it knocks your it's really good, right?
It's really good. It's really good, and you're right. It's an easy smoke, which is because if you haven't smoked a lot of cigars and you find one that it's not really open, then it's like, or constantly goes out because this is nice and open. I love the draw. Yeah. I love the draw.
Isn't it beautiful? But the flavor
is really good too.
It comes through, right? Mm-hmm. Like sometimes you have to wait a little bit when it warms up, right? But that, to me,
I can taste it right now.
Right away, right?
Actually, I'm very excited to get through it because I'm hoping that it's just a little bit, bit more intense. But yeah, so we've got Habano wrapper. The binder is an Ecuador Habano. Filler is Nicaraguan. And it's a medium body, for sure. It's good. So I didn't even give you the name. West Tampa Tobacco Company.
Yeah, West Tampa White. That's the white series.
Okay.
They have red. They have black. I think they have a stick called the Attic.
Interesting. Yeah, like Johnny Walker, all the different colors.
Yeah.
All right.
I almost grabbed the Johnny Walker because I know you and I both enjoy that. But I was like, you know what? Let me just introduce you to the Hercules.
Oh no, this is good. I'm glad we have this.
Yeah. It's not. Do you need more ice?
Nah, I'm good.
Because I got plenty more. But and this ships right to your door. If you're not in the metropolitan New York area, tri-state area, because like I said, you could go to the city. They have a Herc. I think it's called the Herc bar now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but you can get this delivered right to your house.
Works for me.
So yeah, but
Grubhub it.
Right? I tell you, in today's world, because we're Gen X, I am just, it's the marvel of it, or just the whole, I get the feels of
it's weird.
When I remember, wait a minute, I could just go, I don't have to leave my house and do a errand run. It's still, honestly, I know it sounds lame, but it still blows my mind. That I can just be Rite Aid,
just get it. I was at work this morning and I have an extra large coffee every morning I get on my way to work, and it was gone before I could even blink. And one of the other girls in the office was like, "Oh, I could use an iced coffee," and we're like, "Me too." And I was like, "Can we just Grubhub this? Can we just order please from Dunkin' and have it delivered?"
Yeah, it's kind of bad. Because
it is kind of bad. It's instant sasatisfaction, and my thighs and my wallet really shouldn't have that kind of freedom.
Access, right? Of because even desserts,
anything.
We have
anything.
Midnight Madness, I think it's called. Have you ever ordered from there yet? There's there's a couple companies with like midnight or like after dark cookies. I think there's one in Jersey.
Oh,
But you know that?
okay.
There's a couple companies that are marketing on the
munchies late at night.
We'll deliver you full dessert, a warm cookie.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's
pretty
to
crazy.
Me, again, I mean, I never thought that we'd have that. And it's
No.
like, boom, your phone, 15 minutes later, it's in your driveway. And I'm like, it's dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
When you're getting a warm fat chocolate chip cookie, like, it's kind of heavenly. And then, like you said, like, your thighs and, like, your wallet.
It's bad.
It's like, what?
It's absolutely, I tried to brush the ashes off, and then I move it, and then...
Did you hit the mic?
No, I don't know what I hit. The ashes hit my knee. It's all good. It's fine.
Listen,
It was a Monday. It was an all-round Monday for me.
I tell you.
How was your Monday?
This one over here. I tell you. I love hanging out with you. It's so easy. Really it is. I don't know how you got that personality that you could just laugh or be serious like me in the same minute.
True.
Works.
It's very true. Well, you have to, it's just the world, we're all going to hell in a handbasket, folks. So if you can't laugh while you're headed down there, I mean.
I tell you, do you like JellyRoll?
I do.
Because
I really do.
Do you know the song, Am I Halfway to Heaven or Halfway to Hell? I
may have
actually
heard
realized today, believe it or not, that's JellyRoll, which I didn't know.
Okay.
That's a cool song.
I've been liking them.
We're going to get to our music segment a little later, but we'll get to talk about music the whole time, really. But that's a good one.
That is a good one.
It's a rock and jam, but I think it's country genre, but it's like,
a lot of his stuff has gone
feel.
to the countryside, and I think it can cross over. A lot of his stuff can cross over.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do like him.
I like him too. Yeah.
I was with a couple of friends this weekend, and we listened to 90s music. That's all that we do.
Like reminisce and
nothing
bond.
new. Yeah. I had a first for me.
Yeah, get a load of this.
Yeah, we planned this weekend when we were already a few margaritas in, like a month ago. And each of us remembered like part of what we're like, what is it that we're doing this weekend? And each of us had remembered something different. So they were like, well, we're going to do boudoir sessions for two of us. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay.
You?
Yeah. So
for you or for me?
So
for both of us, Marcy.
One of my friends, I had done her boudoir for her before her wedding. So we shot them. We made a book.
One sec. Do we know why she's a professional photographer. So we'll keep rolling.
Thank you.
It's like this is also has a bigger purpose of why we landed here.
This is true.
You do professional boudoir shoots.
I do. Yes.
All in itself. But your friends decided.
Yeah, let's. So we get. It's
Client,
now when I realize I figured we were gonna like snap some photos with our cell phone, whatever. And they're like, no. She's like, do you have any soft boxes you can bring, like big lights? And I was like, oh, shit got real. So I'm in my closet, like,
what kind of
I don't know, this. I threw a bunch of shoes in my bag and threw some makeup, and I was like, I'm gonna go. So I went first, and I have to tell you, I've never been photographed
like that,
and not even really photographed before. Like, I've had some headshots done, but never like, hey, let's do a photo shoot of me. It was very eye opening. It was very eye opening.
Did it feel liberating in any way?
Yes, it did. It did.
You as you behind the camera, you've told me in the past, your clients tell you it's liberating for them.
It is. In fact,
shots for their husband or this or whomever.
Yeah. Yep.
Or for themselves. You said.
Yes.
Doesn't matter the body type.
It doesn't. It doesn't because.
So, did you feel that when it was done, you were glad you did it?
Absolutely. I was trying to get into the habit of calling them beauty sessions instead of boudoir sessions.
Why?
Because, well, the women especially hear boudoir and they think, oh, I don't want to have to wear
too sex.
Yeah, too sexy. I don't want to have to be naked. I said, well,
yeah, I hear
most of the shots,
That's how
I had a
feel.
whole session. I was in this beautiful black satin dress. Mm-hmm. it doesn't have to be where you're half naked.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I've photographed a lot of women with their comfy sweaters or their husband's sport jersey or
That's cool. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Those have a nice romantic feel to
They
it too.
do.
Because
Yep.
especially if kind of like maybe you're married with kids,
Mhm.
it's not.
Mhm.
I like that. For like even me, I like that vibe.
Well, you're
You're not gonna find me in a. Wondering. I mean, you probably find my wife in a.
happy to do the shoot for you.
Yeah.
Happy to do the shoot for you.
I don't know. I'd be more in the jersey. I think I'd be in the hockey jersey.
It was just funny hearing my friends be like, stick your butt out, arch your back, you put your hand this way. And I'm like, oh my God, is this what I sound like? Tell these women. We were so sore the next morning.
Because you were doing like
Just,
twister.
Yeah, like my body was just not meant to do that, I guess. But it was a lot of fun. And seeing some of the photos, I was like, oh, okay. All right, this is fun. So we'll see. I have so I photographed one of the women and she photographed me, and our other friend, we call her the fluffer, obviously. She makes sure our hair looks good and, everything is where it's supposed to be. So between the two of us, we shot 990 pictures.
Wow. Wow. That's the age of digital right there. You just keep going.
I know. So I have
Like the
edited
days
out
of
a bunch of
film.
them,
Our days
but
of film.
there's still like 100 and something good ones that I
really cool.
preferred of myself. So
Yeah.
it's going to be weird editing photos of myself too. I don't know. I'll let y'all know how it goes.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, check out her website. I don't think she's going to put herself up there, but
We'll see. Maybe.
There's example. And again, I mean, we're in the Hudson Valley, so give her a call because...
Shout it out. It's good. Embrace images, y'all.
Y'all. Yeah. So, but now, you didn't show your husband yet. Did you show him
I
yet?
didn't.
He's
Yeah, I showed him. We took a break. I was like, I don't know how this is going to go, so you might not see a single photo ever in your life. But I sent him a photo. We were taking a break, and I think I was taking a selfie, and one of my friends took a photo of me, and I was like, I sent it to him. He goes, I'll be seeing all those photos.
Yeah, do not delete.
Do not delete, exactly. So
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if I'm brave enough, I'll let you throw one of the not too risque ones.
Yeah. Now everyone's gonna pique their curiosity.
True.
But
true.
no, I mean it's tasteful, and I mean it's.
And that's the fun of it. You want it to be tasteful. It's not going to be these photos where you don't want to look at yourself.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be so you look at yourself and you go, I am really beautiful.
Yeah.
There's something in each photo that you can say, okay, I see how it all came together.
Yeah. So you were happy with it.
I was.
But at first, you were like not nervous, but were you like, wait, I'm gonna be on the other side of the camera?
It was definitely weird.
Yeah,
it was
like
definitely weird for them to be like, okay, now I want you to, turn around this way. And I was like, really? Okay. All right. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to trust my friends. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
But I actually have, sometimes women will come with their best friend because it's a little bit more comfortable and they can at least be honest and give insight. It's not the photographer saying, you look beautiful. You look fantastic. They're like, yeah, really.
Bridesmaid, how they're just like getting ready together.
Yep.
And they're supporting and
Yeah.
So because I, as a wedding DJ,
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually actually if these days more times than not the ceremony's on site of the venue.
Yep.
So I do the whole day. I provide music for the whole day. So actually I'm there almost a good 2.5 hours before the ceremony. So I'll tell you, I've been in situations where like they're getting ready, or if I have, I'm like, hey, or if but like it's a great, I don't want to say quiet moment, but it's such a loving, like just the humanity of like the friendship or the sisterhood.
Yeah.
Of like when the bride's getting ready, like I really, or even the guys, like the groomsmen.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's their real brother or their best, like it's such a great time, and as like a working person, I feel so privileged to kind of be in that space right before someone's like gonna have a wedding ceremony. I feel like, wow, like this is the best part of my, like I used to think it was like the after cake, the last 2 hours of the night, like pumping with, but now I feel like it's so like heartwarming,
intimate,
and as a
almost.
mom myself, as like now that my kids are older and I like I picture like when they get married, I think so nice. Like they're so supportive,
that.
and like they're helping like with the dress and with her hair, and it's just such a nice,
all that excitement that they must be feeling.
And they're just super helpful. Like everyone's all hands on deck.
Right.
So like when you said that about like your shoot and how your friend was like a friend, you know, they bring a friend and they're like, okay, just turn your head this way or move your body. Like you're not feeling intimidated.
Yeah. No.
You're trusting.
Yep.
Like a sister or what have
you.
Yeah. It's nice to have a BFF that feels like family.
Oh yeah. And these two women do. Yeah. We're essentially family. So
that's great. Well, you don't because you don't have a sister.
I do not.
So you have like sisters via.
My mama is definitely the closest thing for me as a sister. I mean, it's just how it's always been.
You guys have a really good relationship.
We do. We have to make a date, Mama. We're gonna get our tattoos.
Oh yeah, and she was supposed to come on this podcast.
I know. We may have to go to her. I don't know.
Maybe we'll pack up the. Oh, that's a good segue to get to Massachusetts because.
Oh yeah! Look at how she did that, folks. Just rolled it right in there.
So, speaking of Massachusetts, my brother lives in Mass. That's where you're from. And so he he texts me, and it said, I have an important question or something. I'm thinking, what, and I don't know if, some of you know, I also drive a school bus, right, in the day. So, because, right, DJing doesn't give you medical benefits. So I do drive a school bus part-time. But, so why I say that is because I can't, when I'm at work, I literally can't be on my phone.
Right.
So I had to quickly, and hey, Gen X here, I finally also now can talk into my text, which I never did before. So now I quickly hit the thing.
Welcome to 2024.
I know, right? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So I was like, Bobby, stand by. Please stand by. I'm on the bus. Well, lo and behold, was waiting for me hours later. He says, I have an extra ticket to Pearl Jam. I was like, because I don't know if you know. I mean, I'm a big. I mean, we're a big. Since 1991. But let me tell you. So I did try to get tickets when they were announced, whatever it was, 5 months ago. Couldn't even get fan club tickets. Sold out instantly. So I'm thinking, cried.
That sucks. It's so bad. Ticket sales these days, you can
never
get in.
It's bad. It actually is. It's
give your firstborn.
You can't even get fan club seats anymore.
Yeah.
But anyhow, long story short, it's good. He reached out, this and that, and I was like, he's like, I have an extra ticket, and his wife was supposed to go. She couldn't go this and that. I was like, what? Say no more. Say
less. In fact.
Yeah. I was like, whoop. Ran to his house. He goes, but the only stipulation is you have to drive me to Boston. So we live in Hudson Valley. So I was like, I'll drive you to Timbuktu to see. And he had floor seats, Fenway, Boston.
Oh my gosh.
There was a front section. You know how like they have the floor is like the front, and it's like the gate, and there's like that hallway kind of. They create that and then the walking path, and then we were the next.
Oh my God!
I was like,
so good.
Yeah, I was like, wait, your wife can't go. What's happening? Because they have small kids. So he's like, no.
Oh, that's so sad.
Like,
bye.
I was like, you can't stay home with the kids. And so he's like, but the only stipulation is drive me. I was like, I don't. So I picked him up at his house. We drove to Fenway, this and that.
Oh my God!
Let me tell you, man. That's what we got. I got to see Pearl Jam.
It's crazy.
But here's what I wanted to talk about. It was a full moon that night.
Oh,
so we're outside.
Come on!
It's an outside venue, right? It's the where the Boston
where the Red Sox play, yeah.
And which I've never been to Fenway. That was the first time I've been inside. I've been to Boston, but I haven't.
Yeah.
So you know.
I do. Yeah.
You grew up in Matt. But how far did you grow up from Boston? About an hour and a half, 2 hours?
No, not even that far.
Even far.
No, maybe an hour from where I lived. Yeah. My husband was probably like 40 minutes from Boston. So
he knows it well.
Yeah. It was something that you could just, I'm going to go to Boston for the day, or go see a game, and it's, it's not like it's a, 2 out of the way.
Vibe. It was such a
vibe. That's amazing.
Yeah, full moon. And so Eddie Vedder, he doesn't usually do, that song Unthought Known?
Yeah.
I think that's the one where he says, see the path, sing with me. cut by the moon for you to walk on.
It's amazing.
Because that's like, okay, so he did that live that night because of the moon.
The moon.
Oh, and it was like, when he did that line, Marcy, I was like losing my mind. I had such a great time. My brother was like, because I'm 5'2", so he's, a little bit big. Because like when you're on the floor, sometimes there's a lot of dudes at a Pro Jam concert, and I sometimes can't see. Yeah. Even because when you're on the floor, you're not right elevated. So he was like kind of protecting me, and I'm like, I can't, see. So we kind of shimmied to like the end of the row, and it worked out. Everybody, it worked out, and the last hour of the concert, I could see Eddie Vedder jumping around like a maniac.
That's amazing.
Like, so it was a dream come true because with the pandemic, we were supposed to go. This Dark Matter is the current album. Gigaton. That's a cool album.
Yeah.
We could then we were gonna get tickets to that, but then the pandemic hit and all that jazz, and that got postponed. But so we were just like
stupid pandemic.
Yeah. So we were just. So Jen, she was like, "Oh man." I'm like, I'm sorry. We only have one ticket.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Bye-bye.
So that was just that's my thing with the moon. It was
that cast would have been amazing.
And I wish I could have put you and Doug in my suitcase because I tell you, I was thinking of you. I know how much you love them too. And I was like, oh no, I'm in their home spot. This doesn't feel right. But because like I said, my first time at Fenway it was definitely magical.
I bet.
And the vibe was, I could tell like it's the city vibe, but as a New Yorker, different than New York.
Yeah.
Because you can't park at Fenway, so we had to walk.
Yeah.
And which it was just a good vibe all around. What would you say if you had to tell someone that's never been to Fenway? Like, it's
just chill.
It is. It's a different city vibe. It's not a New York City vibe.
It's not a I don't know. I when I think of like New York City, I think of like Sex in the City, very like we're gonna go out to the club and we're gonna get all dressed up. And when you go to the clubs in Boston, it's like you got your hoodie, you got your flannel, like wear comfortable shoes. Like I don't know. It's just very chill. It's very chill.
Yeah, it was a good vibe.
Yeah. And good music everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So. Oh, I'm so happy for you.
It was good. But, oh, man, I tell you.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here.
How is that?
It's good. It's good. And it definitely's got, well, I'm sure the rum rye is helping, but it's got a good feel to it. I like a cigar that can at least give you a little bit of a, ooh.
Yeah.
A little something, something. And this label is beautiful.
Well,
this wrapper.
It will come off easier.
Yeah, I guess. I thought it was going to be a little bit easier, but
it's a nice. That's a nice band too. It kind of looks like money.
It does. I didn't even think of that.
Bill.
Yeah, dollar bill. Anyway, so we were talking about music earlier, and we have a music segment now.
Yeah, we try to.
So exciting.
Yeah, because check out on Spotify PurosMusic playlist. It's public playlist. We try to throw up all the songs that we're talking about, and we want you to be a part of it because I personally think it's important to enjoy a cigar with
music. I put music with everything. Yeah, with everything.
It's a good chill. It's a good pairing. It is. Music and a cigar.
It is.
I mean, it's part.
I can't deny it. She's correct.
What's on?
So there has been a song that I've been listening to on repeat, and it's by Luke Combs. I don't know. Are you a country girl?
Yeah, we were discussing this on one of our episodes. I am now.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't growing up, but I definitely would say I'm a fan.
Yeah, it's called Where the Wild Things Are.
How's it go? Do I know it? Because I like Luke Combs has some good stuff.
Yeah, it's about his brother who has an Indian motorcycle, goes to South California and keeps wanting his brother to go out there, and finally does, and they have this great summer, and then at the end the brother ends up crashing his bike.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I do know this song.
Yeah.
That's sad. Does he pass away?
He does. Yeah.
God,
I
yes,
get,
I
and
heard it,
I know
I
how it's
cried.
going to end
I
every
cried.
time, and I get goosebumps every time he sings the last chorus, out where the wild things are. It's just a
Yeah, it's such a good
great
song.
story. It's just a great story, and the lyrics just, it could probably hit home to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But the ending is, they went and they buried him out where the wild things are, which is kind of amazing. But yeah, that's the song that every time it comes on, I'm like, it's so sad. I'm going to listen anyway.
Yeah, no, it does choke me up in the car.
I get goosies all the time.
But it's so good.
It is a really good song. I like Luke Combs. Actually, I find like every time a song comes on, I'm like, oh, I like this song. And I'm like, oh, it's Luke Combs again. Oh, it's Luke Combs again.
Yeah, you're
all
a big
right.
fan, yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
he's good. He's good. I have a few of his stuff. I think he's got some good like cocktail hour style music that that I put on my playlist.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll go on there. If you haven't heard it, look it up and maybe grab a Kleenex when you listen.
Well, I'm gonna throw it up on the playlist.
Yeah.
You don't have to look it up. It's on Spotify. But mine, do you know Shabuzi? Okay,
I saw it on our list and I was like, oh, it's such a fun song.
It is. It's called a bar song. Is it a bar song?
Yep.
Parentheses
Tipsy.
If you don't know it, it's so fun. It's to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Gonna have something. Gonna get more. Hey now.
Yep.
Another shot of whiskey. Oh man, it's just so fun.
It is so fun. Is it true that that's a remake?
I don't know. I honestly.
Interesting.
have no idea.
I heard a rumor. So I was like, yeah, that's an old song.
Oh, is it? Like
But
an
like,
old outlaw
oh, sweetie pie,
country?
you just.
Oh, I just asked.
You just.
And the guys that made this, they call that a rookie move.
Oh.
They keep a tally on their podcast.
You're really not a rookie, though.
Dude.
Yeah.
All right, I just
Those
asked.
need to be laundered. Laundered.
I gotta light the rim here.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I didn't really I didn't look up those facts, but it'd be interesting to hear if it is a remake, what the original
we need
is.
to look that up. I like to know. But that's a fun song.
It is, and it's cheesy as it is. I can't change the station when it's on. It's just so fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you play that at like every wedding now. It's got to be a big one for the dance floor.
There's another bar song too. I can't. Next time, there's like 3 whiskey bar songs that repeat on the radio right now.
Oh.
I'll get the name for next time because
Okay.
they're just so fun and so good.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny too because it's like a lot of drinking. So I guess
That's true.
You
This is
have to
true.
like cigars, and when you watch this, you have to like a little bit of booze.
They need to throw a lyric in like, and then I called an Uber and we got home safe.
Yeah, it's like because I do know there's some dry. Actually, are you a fan of the show Summer House on Bravo? Because Carl, he is.
Is that like a reality show?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
She's so cute.
I know. My wife gets me. Honestly, I do love you, Carl, but I would just be probably watching. I don't know, cigar podcasts actually, but she turned me on to that. But it's called Summer House, and he is now sober. This guy is famous,
Okay.
out in Hamptons, but he's opening up a soft bar in Brooklyn. And so I'm just saying, and I know he loves cigars, believe it or not. So I'm just saying,
I believe it.
You don't have to have alcohol spirit to pair with it. You could have a non-alcoholic spirit because they
Agreed.
make a bunch of cool even spirit, not just mocktails.
Correct,
or
but
beer,
this
not a mock beer, not like an O'Doul's beer, but
Right.
like spirits now. They have full line.
that's
You know
amazing. That I
'Cause
didn't
that-
know.
yeah,
I figured
that-
you were going to say mocktail, which of course that I had heard of, but not spirits.
Right. No, they have like a good line. I think it's called Gia or something. There's a couple of brands that produce. It looks like it comes in like, like a bottle like this.
Well, yeah,
Gives you
like
the
an
vibe.
O'Doul's at least. It's
Yeah.
You kind of feel like you're.
Heineken has zero. Heineken
They do,
Zero comes
yeah.
in the same green.
Yep.
But anyway, so I'm just
Yep.
saying, like, everyone's included in this cigar party. I don't ever want to exclude anybody. So
No, not at all.
we are a cigar community family.
All inclusive.
All inclusive. So I said my song, you said your song. I think we're gonna wrap it up.
What's your song? out there, virtual cigar lounge.
Totally.
Okay.
Tell us.
Put it down there. Put it down right below, right here.
Comment.
I don't know where exactly. Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Below. Comment below. And subscribe.
Huh?
Please. Oh, that was you sing. You can sing.
No.
You're a singer. I'm not even a singer.
Not after a weekend of drinking.
Weekend of drinking and sexy boudoir shoots.
My body will never be the same. I'm so sore.
It's that time.
Here it is.
Toast time. If you know it, say it with us.
Here's to cheating, fighting, stealing, and drinking. If you cheat, may you cheat death.
If you steal, may you steal the heart of people you love.
If you fight, may you fight for your friends. And if you drink,
May you
drink us together.
Okay, let's do that again. And
If you drink, may you drink us together. Cheers.
Cheers. Alla Sante. We did it.
We did it.
And we will see you
Next time.
Authentically Angela Video Podcast. Thanks for joining.